The Salty Science crew is ready to row across the Atlantic Ocean for what is known as the world's toughest row Atlantic race.
We are rowing from La Gomera in the Canary Islands all the way to Antigua in the Eastern Caribbean.
The all-female team is made up of 4 marine biologists, 2 from Canada and 2 from the US, that share a love for the water, but not so much for an experience with rowing.
We've all spent a lot of time on the water. None of us were rowers, so it's kind of funny that we ended up doing this rowing race.
And so training for this race actually started 3 years ago.
We quickly brought on a physical trainer and a rowing specialist, and we also brought on a sports psychologist really early on who for the past year has been helping us kind of think about more of the mental resiliency side.
The mental toughness will be a key component to them finishing the race. They'll spend between 40 to 55 days out at sea on a 28-foot rowboat, and at no point do they stop rowing.
There's always 2 people that are rowing, and then 2 people that can either be sleeping or boiling water to prepare food or fixing something. Things are always breaking.
While they won't have much free time, being scientists, they of course want to mix business with, well, their other business.
We have a temperature logger that we have mounted to the bottom of our boat, which is basically going to be taking like a temperature transect across the Atlantic, and that will help ground truth satellite data that is telling us how hot the sea surface is.
And while the main goal is completing the race, they're also hoping to raise $500,000 US for 3 different marine science and conservation organizations: Shellback Expeditions, Green Wave, and Banfield Marine Science Center. And along with eating, sleeping, and rowing, they'll also be trying to keep their social media up to date. You can follow them along on Instagram and Facebook at Salty Science Rowing.